Hi guys, and welcome back to my journal. Hope you guys have been well. Changed the spots again, back to the curtain area. So today it is yet again another story time. Please click down below on the like button if you do like this video. Kindly please do share it, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. Let's get people in here. We're growing very slowly but surely, and like it, love it. But anyways, today it's yet another story time. Just a disclaimer before I start today's story time. As usual, disclaimers. Disclaimer, I did speak to the person that I'll be disclosing the story time about, and they gave the blessing for me to actually share the story time. And obviously now I need to now cover up their identity, which is fine. Those who know me and very close to me, please do also try and do so. Don't share his name on the comment section, please. Anywho, then let's get right into the video. So today is a story time about basically my first love. I know, right? My first love and how it literally got sour and what turned out, and how am I possibly still in contact with him till today. Right. Anyways, story begins as follows. Okay, sizomnika igama. Masithi ngu, there's a Prit in here. So Prit. Okay. Prit, Prit is such a very strong word. Go Prit, wait. I couldn't think of something. Go Prit. So I met Prit. I remember the first day I met Prit. I was so young. But that very same day, I think a lot happened that day. So I meet Prit. So Ekaya, when we moved to the new, so Ekaya, okay, let me explain it like this. I'm bad at story times, remember, so I'll get better. But we used to stay in this home, and then umama, quite a lot of things happened, and then we had to move Ekaya. So move, okay, at that time, si move to this home. As if I go home, it's in a totally different neighborhood that we used to live in. Obviously kumnandi kuti, we are happy and all of that. But now the thing is that next door kwangekho abantwana, right? Kwangekho abantwana next door, kwangekho like the next door on the next door, and then in the front opposite kwakukho abantwana there. But abantwana baphana, they were like us in the sense but they used to entertain themselves. So I grew up with a lot of siblings, so we used to literally entertain ourselves. We used to sit and just have a good time together. Fine. Abantwana bapha used to do the same thing, so we never used to like play with each other quite a lot. And so since badala, I mean, I was already in primary. Yes, I was already in primary, deep into primary even. But at the time, I think I was still so childish, so we used to play a lot. Okay, we used to play so much. If you know all these board games, teen games and all of that, we used to play that with my sisters. Fine. So on this specific day, I meet this guy and next door. Surprisingly enough for me, I meet him in the sense so my dad sends me on this random day to go and buy a cool drink. I go and I buy a cool drink. Empty a cold drink. At that time, kwakusathengiswa saw 1.5 liters of a Coke, no Fanta, non. So they still had 1.5 liters. Diphethe empty le 1.5. I remember I was wearing a bob tube dress. I mean, I was a kid, but I was hot, yeah. I was done cheese man, I get be umfana. Oh no, diphume. When I get out of my house, coincidentally, so he was standing in the kitchen door. So the kitchen door was open, the top part. If you know kitchen doors, some kitchen doors still have that design, like dala, but you would be able to open the top part of the door, and the down, like it would be cut in half basically. So like, funny enough, he has closed the down part, but he's opened the top part and he's leaning on, and you can tell this person just woke up right now. He's not wearing anything on top, and as he gets answered, because I mean that door part was closed. So I get startled and I look and I'm like, there's a kid next door. This is not happening. And this kid just woke up. Like, it's 12 o'clock. I mean, how is it possible that this person is living there and just woke up? And like, no. Yeah, but I rush to the shop and I come back. At that time, I mean, I'm a kid. In my head, I'm just so shocked that there's a kid next door. I get home and I ask, there's a kid next door? No, 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 no. And my mom is like, yeah, no. And next door there are kids, but obviously they go to school during school time, and that time it was June, right? Coincidentally, so it was on the 16th of June. All right, it's so coincidental. Was it 16? If I remember well, it was on the 16th of June. Then I spent some time in the house. Literally, approximately about 30 minutes later, I'm like, no, let me go outside and play. When I go outside, this guy uchinjile uyambona nje from a distance ukuthi unuka kamnandi. I didn't know anything about scents at the time, but I knew ukuthi uhlambile, like, you know. And I'm like, okay. I play in my yard, and then they play in their yard, and yeah, not play, but he was chilling, type of thing. And he had a little brother. I took a little brother, since he's a little brother to me. I mean, we were literally in a very small radius, but he sends his little brother to me to let me know about uti hi. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, Namtiti, hi. I know. So tricky. Fast track. That night, basically, he said he loved me, and I said I loved him back. He said he loved me, and I said I loved him back. And that's just basically how the whole relationship started. Because really, honestly, at the time, I was a kid, guys. Fine. Fast track. I think the next day, he says he wants to take me, like, on a walk. We take a walk. I promise you, on the first date, we had amalo piece. If you don't know amalo piece, it is the knickknacks, cheese necks type of vibe, but the makula ones. You see the ones that you buy at the makulas, the one that they pack in those plastics. Ki in kanaga suit. Amalo piece in tanga suit, guys. Snake, man. Snake. I get the snake. Right. He buys me snake. Yo, I fell more in love. I fell more in love. And then I get home. My sister is like, where were you from? You know, we never play outside the house. I'm going to tell my mom. I'm like, but I was next door. He's like, no, what were you doing with the boy next door? Hey, do you know that boy? You've never seen that boy in your life. What? At home. That gone by again. I'm overwhelmed. I can't be dealing with so much in one day. And then my sister's like, no, you either go and break up with him, or I'm going to tell my mom. You? And my mom, growing up, my mom was so strict. So, Dandy, so he can dissolve better and better. No ways. I need to go and break up with this boy. I go to him and I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, but it's over. I'm sorry, but it's over. Hey, that was back in, guys, years will kill people, but it was very early 2000s, right? Yeah, fine. Not very early, but I mean, somewhere halfway where we are at right now. All right, stop. Do the maths, guys. If I need the maths, tell our next door neighbor, like, do something, right? Fine. see break up ke ngolo hlobo. But I think 2-3 days later we went back together. And mind you, keep in mind, he stays in my hometown, in Butterworth, but he schools somewhere else. So he'd leave during holidays to go somewhere else. Like, fast track the story, the next year comes. So when the next year comes, we still are in a relationship. And I say relationship because honestly, we didn't do anything that was hectic. Like, we really just basically enjoyed each other's time. When it comes to play at my house, I used to enjoy that. And a lot of things, man, there's a lot that happened. Like, a lot that happened. So fast track the next year. So we started dating in June. And then he goes back to school in June. We move. It's the next year. The next year, I discovered that I'm moving to Bloemfontein. And then I let him know, and it was a very fast track thing because it literally happened all in January. And I moved to Bloemfontein, and then we decided we're gonna have a long distance relationship. Yeah, that was when the drama started. The drama starts, it happened that we created a trend where we would speak for about 2-3 months. So this would basically was what would happen in January. Would go to our respective school places. I'll come to Bloom. He'd go to wherever, right? And then it would happen that March or so, we stopped talking. Like, we fight over stupid things and we stopped talking. And during those times, I was such a small, feisty, nonsensical person. Like, I used to not instigate fights, but I was ready for it, And the smallest inconvenience, literally I acted like an egg. The smallest inconvenience, I don't want to talk to you. Don't talk to me. Like, you've made me mad. So mantini kuwe mantini. Don't exactly because, And now I do go back to the chats that we had. Most of the time actually we spoke through Facebook messaging. I go back there now and I'm like, yo, girl, you may have been a little bit cuckoos. So we'd fight basically during that time, and then we'd stop talking, literally stop talking until June. So April, May, we're not saying anything, and most of the time we'd stop talking from March. Actually, March, April, May, we're not talking. We start speaking in June because we're gonna meet each other. July, we stop talking again, and we're gonna speak sometime in September because I'm gonna go home, and then again until December. We created that trend, and I mean subconsciously, so it happened, but I mean it happened, right? Main thing at the time, what we would fight about is the fact that I felt personally that he was not doing so much effort in terms of what effort, because I didn't even know if say for instance he did do effort, I didn't even know what I wanted him to do. But he didn't do much effort in the relationship, and I felt like he was just not caring, And I remember this other time that we were fighting, and I mean, like, it's kids fights. We were fighting, and the main reason why I was fighting was like, oh, not taking no steers. And in my head, I'm like, he's been going to town having steers and all of that shit, and he's not bringing me. Like, why is he doing this to me? Like, why is he not, like, he's not considerate? I'm like, we've never even went on a date. And now, at that time, I think we had been already, like, deep into 3 years of our relationship. Fine. During that whole time, we're still literally keeping it very pure. We just love each other's presence. Obviously, he was relatively a little bit older than me, so he would get, like, feelings of wanting to do big people things. But he really understood that I was really not ready and I was a kid and everything and everything and everything and everything. Right. I get kuhambe ixesha. Then that's 3 years later, ne? 3 years later, our parents think we love each other's spaces because within that 3 years, if he's sick, his grandmother would call me to come and stay with him while she goes and gets medication, or she needs to go run her errands, and I'd go and chill with him literally the whole day. Would be in blankets, and then like there's a lot. We'd watch movies. Like there's so many sentimental moments that I can think of. My mom, if she's not gonna be around, should call him to come and keep us company at home. Yeah, when like isn't doesn't mind, man. It was literally just purely yeah, when. And then the specific day, I keep my phone on the table, and my mom had asked me initially about the fact that are we dating, and I was like, no, yeah, but fine. On this specific day, 3 years later, I have my phone on the table, and as I have my phone on the table, my mom, as she is passing, she sees a text from him, and it was a very dirty, dirty text. Well, dirty in that time. Now it's like, like, is it really? Really? But it was a very, very dirty text. And then, yo, Mama loses it. Mama just found out and we've been dating. Please say to her it's been and it's in the teeny. Mama is not talking to me. Wara. Mind you, what's the next door, ne? Wara. Hey, Mama loses her shit on that day. She loses her shit. Mama, she cried. Or she doesn't talk to me. Be silent treatment the whole day. Hey, the phone guy. Umama is not okay. Umama this, Umama is not talking to me. I can't even leave my room right now. Because the minute I leave my room, Mama is already giving me dirt eyes. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm so scared. That panics quite a lot. I can just admit that. This Umama just found out. Ndizoyithini le nto I'm panicking. He's trying to calm me down. It's like, no, but it was meant to happen. Mama was supposed to find out about us at some point. You want to find out your I love Puti is like, yo, I'm in a position now. I'm already in high school. I'm way deep in high school actually. Hey, ndizoyithini le nto hey, as I'm on consoler, and then mid consoling, he like tells me to say, no, just say, Mama, if when she speaks and decides to talk to you, say to her, we've been dating for 3 months. It's a story. We've been dating for 3 months. Don't. It's nothing serious. What. And if about that text, just put it on me. It's fine. Yeah, bon. I'll take the car. Romantic. Okay, story. Let's stick to one story. Sharp. Later on, after so many hours, my mom calls me in her room. Yo, you better dramatic a situation. Oh, for I don't think and it nego tando and it ten in the ground my yo. It's real. Konende kubuza. Galomfana, konende kubuza ngoprit, and you've been saying when I no prit and it jolly, when I no prit nothing, when I no prit don't yaba. Didn't know oprit nyan as jolly. Yeah, but as jolly no prit like siya jolango, yes, but mama sukala ujola no prit 3 months ago. I guess kali story now I'm story. Good no, let's call oprit. I found a oprit. Oh, phone mama kaprit. Mama kaprit ngicela uprit azapha ngoku. Yo. Kuthe after like 2-3 minutes kuqonqoza. Prit. Kuthiwa makazapha eromini. Yeah, fika uprit eromini. Standing there next to the door. My mom is standing across me. He comes and he stands next to me. Mama athi, wena nosangene zintoni? Athi uprit. Oh, mama. Tries to duck and dive the question, but it's like, no, we started dating. Ati, when did you start dating? It's not Brit saying 3 years ago. Huh? Betrayal engaka. Uyaxoka Sanga. Uyaxoka. That's my mom. Uyaxoka. I can go on bed. She wants to beat me up. But as she tries to do that, we are all crying in the situation. As she tries to do that, she gives me a hug. And then we start crying. And she starts going, "Jamtanda ko pretty kodamna." That's my mom. Jamtanda pretty. Jamtanda pretty. Yeah. This is I'm pretty. But you know what? Uprit, I can't, I can't not be with Uprit. Uprit is my best friend. Uprit, I can't end this and Uprit. Uprit best friend, yeah. And Uprit, like, I can't not be with Uprit. Like, I'm sorry, Mama, I can do everything for you. But that was literally the first time in my life I had to stand up. And I felt like it was the right thing for me to do. I know it was stupid, but it was the right thing for me to do in that moment, right? And it made sense. Oh, my dog, I don't know what this sparkles is barking at, but it's fine. And it's like that, and I can't change it. Like, I'm trying to breathe, yeah, one. And then I told my mom, no, it's fine. Uthanda upriti. No. Yoko beyilonto ke kunyukelwane phinda ibeyilonto kunyukela. Upriti nayo lapha. Upriti, I don't even remember was he crying or what, but at some point I remember we all had a group hug. And my mom was like, "Ndandithanda abantwana bami. Ndandithanda what. So that's where I'm ending today. That's literally the first segment. I've just decided I was speaking and I'm looking at the time like, this is going to be quite a very long story time. Let me rather break it down maybe in 3 parts. So this will be the first part where I speak about literally the good times with Uprit. Obviously there were very bad times with Uprit, but the good times and how I met my first love and how the first initial years were like, and what had transpired and how my mom found out about our relationship. The next segment, you'll find out how his family found out and how the family dynamics now started being, and literally the highlights and the downfall. So please do stick through, watch the coming segments of this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Kindly do click on the like button below. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna find my niche in terms of how to actually speak and tell stories. I know the teta app and teta pan, it's gonna get better at time. It's gonna get better with time. But anyways, do comment, subscribe, and share this video. And please stick around to see the next upload, which will be very, very, very soon. Let's get this video a couple of views. If we can get it, at least I want satisfying views. Get it at least satisfying likes. You will get to hear literally the raw story as it comes. But until next time, buddies and lovers and sweethearts, bye.